Adam. Adam says, service area business registration. Can one SAB business register a GBP in multiple cities it is serving? Does this require a physical address in each of the respective cities? Yes, it does. One service area business can register Google Business profiles in multiple cities, but as long as it has a valid business location in the other cities that it can verify. That's Adam, if you're the same Adam that I had an onboarding call with for their mastermind earlier today, as I talked, I don't know if it is or not, but I had an onboarding call with an Adam today, and we were talking about this very topic. So it seems to me like it might be the same Adam. But in any case, what I was saying was, yeah, for service area businesses, I mean, that's what I recommend, because the map proximity or the coverage area continues to get smaller and smaller for local projects. Google keeps forcing everybody to like hyper local search results. It's, there was 2 times in the last year and a half or 2 years now that I saw significant maps coverage narrowing, like narrowing of maps coverage or narrowing of proximity, whatever you want to call it, that were significant changes that occurred. You could visibly see it. Like I said, over the last year and a half, 2 years, it's happened twice. But it seems like Google keeps narrowing it even more, just very slowly now. So it's not as abrupt and not as noticeable, but it still seems like the maps coverage area keeps shrinking. And, I know that sucks for all of us as SEOs, but remember, it's all relative. We're all in the same boat. It's not that Google is only narrowing proximity for the projects that we work on. It's narrowing proximity for all of them. So it's all relative. We're all in the same boat. And I think it's because Google keeps trying to return more and more hyper-localized results. And so what I always, and I talked about this on the call today with the Adam that I was on the call with today. So what we try to do with my clients is we try to expand the maps proximity as far as we can. We try to push it out as far as we can. And then at some point we hit what I call an invisible boundary, right? Which is like where Google doesn't want to show the map in outside of this particular area. Like, in other words, it's very difficult to get into the 3-pack. And you can kind of identify where those are after properly optimizing and starting to expand the map. You'll reach a point where it just kind of stops moving. And what I always recommend is that after 2 months of attempting to continue to push expansion, and it has no gains or very marginal gains, after 2 months of concerted effort, we found the barrier, right? We found that boundary. And therefore, from that point forward, it's futile, in my opinion, to continue trying to expand beyond that, because through sheer force, through brute force, you can still push the map beyond where Google wants to show it. But at every opportunity that Google can, it will narrow it again, meaning it's very difficult to maintain it. And so I figure, what's the point of constantly battling Google? Once you find that kind of boundary, that barrier, then from that point forward, either focus on organic assets only or organic assets plus Google Ads. I know we're here for SEO, not for Google Ads, but I'm giving a whole nother look at Google Ads again. Again, I've been working on several campaigns recently just to help overcome some of this proximity shit. Or secure other Google business profiles. So yes, you can register other Google business profiles, but you need to verify them, which means you need a verifiable address, and you need to also be able to prove to Google that you have a business there. And that's becoming very difficult to do because Google's requiring video verification that shows signage or, corporate documentation that, proves that a business resides at that location, et cetera. So it's becoming very, very difficult to do that. That is certainly something that we've done in the past, and that's what I would recommend if possible. Yes, secure other Google business profiles, but therein lies the rub. It's difficult to do, right? So does it require a physical address? Yes, it does. So you're going to have to verify it. So, and I know there's a few hacks that still exist today where you can still verify Google business profiles without the whole video verification stuff, but they're becoming a lot harder or less frequent. And the one thing that I knew how to do to get Google business profiles every time has now been taken from us in recent weeks. I'm not even going to bring it up now because there's no point. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully that's clear. Adam says, yes, it is me. Okay, Adam, I see you in chat now. So yeah, okay. So hopefully that's clear, Adam. And again, if you want a deeper discussion on this, we have the mastermind. We can always bring that up again. Okay. By the way, Build with Bradley discussion group is tomorrow. So that's an hour-long Zoom meeting where everybody can turn on their cameras and chat, like have a real discussion instead of just text chat. So Adam, if you can, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, that is the Build with Bradley group. We can talk it out tomorrow.